Erie. I'm a senior in electrical engineering, and my pronouns are she, her. WKNC is our being NC State's alternative student-run radio station. So we play underground music, quote unquote. So we want stuff that's not on mainstream commercial radio. It's been largely bought out by large media groups. We're from our DJ's personal listening taste. All of our DJs are students, so it's very like your peers in the college delivering their music taste to not only the college but also the wider community in general. Very briefly, we were the first radio station in North Carolina in 1922. We had a number of names. It was Wolf, and then that was taken. And then there were a few others before we landed on WKNC because it was easy to say. It doesn't actually mean anything. The letters were just through it. It used to be actually the top 40 station in the area. That was kind of there wasn't really one, so we kind of filled that for at least Raleigh in general. But then more towards, especially the 90s, it had a big reputation for being a metal station. Actually, that was kind of its thing. For a lot of older sort of public listeners, we've yet to shed that reputation, even though we, I think, incorporate a number of different formats into it. But yeah, since around the 90s or maybe late 80s, we've really kind of leaned into an alternative programming. Our genre blocks focus on representing different genres, but not different popularities. So we always try to keep things underground within the respective genres that we have. The community. WKNC, since I joined, has been the most amazing group of people I've ever met. If anyone is out there looking for community, I would strongly encourage WKNC. It's the most welcoming group of people I've ever met. So many interesting, passionate voices who care about not just student media but everything they do. That's been amazing. It's been very accepting for all identities are welcome at WKNC. I've never felt because of who I am outcasted or anything. That it's just been great, and also just being able to. There's something about playing music that you like and you obsess over to a major metropolitan area that will never get old. So yeah, that's just the combination of the people and what we do is just unbeatable. Well, we have 4 genres. We have indie rock, we have electronic and rap and metal. Those are our 4 genre blocks. And within that, you kind of pick your favorite and then go from there. I'm in the electronic genre block. That's my baby. I'm a big techno fan, so I do my sets late night because I love those kind of late night electronic vibes. And I have my DJ board, do some live mixing. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so the date is Friday, October 6th. It's part of this large thing called World College Radio Day. So it's always the first Friday of October is this thing where college radio stations kind of all come together and do something big. It's not always been a 24-hour lockdown, but a couple years ago, a few sort of senior members of KNC kind of cooked up this idea to do 24 hours in the studio. We still don't know how we get the energy for it. There's a lot of food runs, a couple people getting some takeout, bring it back. But our goal, and a lot of people do this, is to just stay on this floor. So bathroom access is crucial right there, but not leave this sort of floor of Witherspoon and just. We have 24 hours of DJs. We don't usually there's a combination of DJing and automation, but on these days we fill HD1 and there's spillover to HD2 if you can't get a shift. We encourage people to do sets together. There's a lot of sort of partner sets that fit everyone in, but also the more people the merrier at that point. And then we do a lot of games in here. The room over is our production room, so we host a live stream there. So we're doing constantly tier lists, Among Us, Lego building, just any collaborative fun activity. That's probably on the schedule, and that's something we need to plan for in the next couple weeks. But send out stuff to ask the DJs about, be hey, what's something you really want to do, and then you put it in a big spreadsheet, and then that's your event now. You can run it, have fun, and then that's pretty much going continuously non-stop barreling train for 24 hours. Yeah, for sure. So we're a big fan of no experience necessary. We have extensive trainings. There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of documentation. More than you could ever possibly read about how to do your job. And in terms of actual positions, DJs are volunteer positions. It's cool enough as it is, and there are a number of paid opportunities as well. We're not currently hiring, but especially towards the beginning of next year, we're definitely looking for people. But we have positions in top level stuff general manager, our program director who schedules the station and handles recording of our ads and stuff that go in between our PSAs, and then a number of music directors who, when DJs aren't in there's a very sophisticated, basically a Spotify playlist of outputs all of the songs that we have in our like rotation. So we have people to manage that, and we also have a really cool content department. Love our content department, who do everything from blogs to interviews to podcasts to videos. So like if you love like creating content, we're a massive hub for that, and we would love to hear your pitch for like podcast is literally just your pitch for it, and if we think it's cool, you can play it. Like we have like a sports podcast, we have like a travel podcast about like a study abroad experience, we have someone's like history of the US. I think we've gotten a reputation that we would like reject a lot of people. Like if your application's cool, we will absolutely consider it. We don't like to gatekeep here. If you're cool, please apply. You will not regret it. And I originally got rejected from WKNC, and then I was like, I was kind of bummed. It was like COVID semester, so not a lot was going on. Then I got like the training class was scheduled for 6, and at 5:30 I get this email that's like, hey, a couple of people dropped out. We have a couple extra slots for this training class in like half an hour. So I responded to that email immediately. I'm yes, I'm in. And like I think every day about like what would have happened if I didn't respond to that email then. Like my life would be infinitely worse and also very different. And so please take these opportunities to join something like WKNC, join a creative hub of people.